Okay, this is Gamerblave, and we're back with another episode of Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then we actually took out an enemy base at Smithen, or Smythen, I don't know how to pronounce that. We're just going to kind of go with it. But we're trying to make an ally of Lord Karosas, and he has a lot of reasons to be mad at Lady Arano. So we're trying to get in his good graces, and he has given us a mission. Now, between the last episode and this episode, I actually did another mission, but it was just, I did record it, but it was just kind of, it was really an easy mission. It was 2.5 skulls, and I have finally made the executive decision here, guys, that, let's see, where is it? Difficulty. I finally made the difficulty, the change here. Let's see. I think it's just, we're going to go with, we're going to change it to hard. And I'm probably going to hate that. I think we're just going to keep everything else on regular here, because we just went in with the default settings. So I don't think mech destruction. What is this? When active, this setting will cause any mech disabled by the destruction of its center torso to be lost permanently. I thought that that was the case. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and save that. So hopefully that's going to make it more difficult, and I am not looking forward to that. I am looking forward to a little bit more of a challenge, but we've been kind of, there have been a couple of missions that have been really challenging, but for the most part we have just kind of been blasting through it. So I do think it's time to actually pull the trigger on that. I've been toying with the idea all along, and it's finally time to change it. So we are going to head, we actually don't have to travel anywhere, but the problem is we actually do want to wait. I'll actually just look at our tasks here. We actually do want to wait for both of these to get complete. Let's go ahead and bump the Centurion up, why not, and get it complete. So we actually do want to take both of these mechs on this mission, because it is a story mission, and now we have bumped it up to hard, so we want our best and brightest on this one, guys. And I did have a couple of we do have some upgrades actually on our mech warriors that we need to do, so let's have a look at that. We've got a lot of experience here, so let's have a look at that. I think, yeah, I have been overheating a lot. Let's get that overheat threshold. Let's do that. That's about time. Now I think I want to build gunnery up after that, so let's do that. Here, let's work towards, yeah, let's grab that overheat threshold, and let's get some more weapon hit. What do I get here? Indirect fire. We're not using any indirect fire with him, so that's not going to help us right this second. More melee hit. No, so I don't need that extra health right now. I think we're just gonna, sit on that extra experience right now, as much as that might not be great. I think we're probably going to build up towards that breaching shot. So that's what we're going to do with him. Decker's not going to be coming with us on this one, so we can kind of sit on that. She doesn't have enough to level up any of her main skills. Hot Rod, sadly. Yeah, Hot Rod, you're not coming on this one. Medusa, yeah, heat has just been a big issue. I really haven't been prioritizing or designing my mechs very well. I've been putting too much firepower on it, really is the long and short of it. So I should either do that, or I should work a little bit more towards this called shot bonus. Maybe I should do this. I do really, really like having that called shot bonus. That is really, really nice. Although that overheat threshold probably also very nice. You know what? I'm gonna grab the overheat threshold, and I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to have my cake and eat it too. That minimum range isn't gonna help us out a whole lot right here. What's piloting gonna do for us? Yeah, let's actually do that right now. Get a little bit more hit defense. I like that hit defense. So I found out the hit defense actually is going to make it just harder for people to hit you. So that's good. That's good. That's a good thing to have since we're going to be taking him. Now, how much longer does Glitch have this? Low spirits. Is that just permanent? Okay, 6 days. So she's actually going to get rid of that. That's really nice. So let's move here and advance time. Just a few days here. Well, 7 more days. And okay. Drawing straws. Dr. Murad gestures grandly at a bright yellow growth on the corridor wall in front of you. Meet the Argo's very own mold problem. Oh, this kind of sucks. It doesn't look like this is going to be a good thing, and it's happening right before a big mission. It started in the unfinished gamma pod, and despite my best efforts, it's spreading unchecked. She pokes at it with a screwdriver, frowning. I've seen this before, boss. Yang takes the screwdriver out of Dr. Murad's hand and wipes it off. I know how to kill it, but whoever you pick for the job needs to be in a hazmat suit, and considering how widespread this infection is, they're going to be stewing in that suit for a long time. Dr. Murad nods grimly. I was afraid of that. Any thoughts on who we should saddle with such an unpleasant task? I suppose we could ask for volunteers. Send in the medical team. Send in the mech techs. No, we're not going to send in the mech techs. I need them. Like, we need them right now. Ask for volunteers. I'm going to send in the medical team. What I'm assuming that's going to do is make it such that recovery time for my mech techs is going to go down. Which sucks. So, yeah, what I'm guessing is the mech techs means that you're probably going to lose tech points, and medical team means that your medical points are going to go down. I mean, both of those suck, but man, you know, it all sucks. So I'm going to send in the medical team. Yeah, we lose medical points there. Okay, Darius' voice crackles through the Argo speakers. The Argo has developed a mold problem. To combat this, Chief Vertanen has developed a highly toxic cleaning solution. The team from the med bay is doing the majority of the cleanup work, so don't get sick or injured because no one will be there to patch you up. Oliveira out. The company suffers a -2 medical point penalty for 14 days. Okay, that kind of sucks because, you know, we're probably going to get a little hurt on this mission. But, hey, you know, what can you do? I am going to spend a little bit of extra money because we're going into a mission and we did just raise the difficulty. So, you know, hey, we got to do what we can do here. We got to do what we can do to survive. Okay, so a couple more days and we get our dragon. Okay. Work on Argo upgrade lounge. Okay. We've got some money. Let's go ahead and queue on an upgrade so I don't forget when we come back that we're not working on anything. So we can keep working on our repair scaffolding. That might be a good thing to do. I mean, just being able to refit mechs really quickly is a good thing. But it also might be time to start working on some of this other junk as well. I mean, this stuff isn't very expensive. Well, this is kind of expensive. Let's repair some of the structure, you know. It kind of looks like it's been beat up. And this will just make us more comfortable, knowing that the structure of this ship is a little bit reinforced here. Yeah, crashing the ship into a moon causes all sorts of damage, both visible and hidden. Yeah, so let's get this done. Okay, and now let's go to our contract and get this thing underway here. So this is okay, on Velt, in orbit, first moon of Smithen. Kamea Arano. As you've heard, House Karosas has suffered greatly at the hands of the Directorate. We can't change that, but we can show Lord Karosas that we're his allies, and that our word can be trusted. We need his help with our data archive, yes, but that isn't why I agreed to this mission. If we are to prevail against the Directorate, I must unite the founding houses under the Restoration's banner. Without their support, we'll have no way of replacing our losses. Understood, Lady Arano. Let's get into the specifics of this job he's given us. I seem to remember something about a dropship. She's called the New Grange. New Grange? I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to pronounce that. She's a transport vessel, ostensibly civilian, named for an old line of yard ships. It's like yard ships. Lost Tech, a class of jump ship capable spacecraft that were built with integrated docks and shipyard facilities in the height of the Star League. Yard ships served as mobile shipyards, allowing for ship construction and repair in locations that lack traditional docking facilities. It is unknown whether any yard ships have survived in the modern era, but many spacers consider them to be functionally extinct. The New Grange has been certified for commercial flight in the Directorate, the Capellan Confederation, and the Taurian Concordant. In all other ways, she's completely unremarkable. At least, that's what her official paperwork says. I gather that Lord Karosas disagrees with the official paperwork. Yeah, let's go with that. That's right. He claims that the New Grange is running weapons in the Oregon Reach to supply the Directorate's war effort. Her crew has begun using an old commercial port to Anvelt to fuel up between trips. Ships like this one could help to explain the Directorate's unexpected strength of arms. It's in our interest to destroy it. According to the intel we've been given, the New Grange is carrying more armor than any Union-class dropship has any right to. Attacking her directly will be a waste of time. Thankfully, Lord Madeira has found us an alternative approach. The Anvelt fueling station was designed for civilian use. It isn't a hardened target, and its components can't withstand a sustained attack. If we go in while the New Grange is refueling and blow the station's primary fuel reservoir, her armor won't count for much. The resulting explosion will smash her like an egg. I like it. I like where your head's at, Madeira. You're sure that Lord Karosas is telling the truth? It'd be a disaster if we took out a civilian dropship. For my own study of the New Grange and the situation on Anvelt, I am convinced that Lord Karosas is telling us the truth. There's something deeply suspicious about this ship. She isn't the commercial transport she pretends to be. If that's your assessment, may not be what she says she is, but that doesn't necessarily make her worthy of destruction. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm no more eager for unnecessary bloodshed than you are, Blaive. I hope you know me well enough to recognize that. If we can raise the New Grange on comms, I will offer her captain a chance to surrender. I'd rather take prisoners than fill graves. The Reach has seen too much death already. It sounds like a workable plan. Let's do it. Hang on a second, boss. If this job were as easy as blowing up a fuel tank, Karosas would have done it himself already. So what's the catch? I mean, why send us after such an easy target? Lord Karosas sent the last remnants of his personal guard after the New Grange 2 weeks ago, a lance of hardened mech warriors. They were summarily destroyed, a complete loss. There were no survivors. Sounds like an unusually heavy security detail for a smuggling operation. Yeah, that's accurate. It's bizarre, I agree. But we have only Lord Karosas' word to go on, and he didn't personally witness what happened. We should approach this drop with an abundance of caution. Bring the strongest lance you can field and keep your eyes open while you're on the moon's surface. And I'd recommend bringing a heat-efficient lance. Yeah, that's not something we specialize in. Bring a heat-efficient lance if possible. Anvelt's atmosphere and climate will quickly overwhelm your heat sinks if you're not careful. Oh my goodness. Well, that ship has sailed, Lady Arano. We don't have a heat-efficient lance, as I was just discussing. No time like the present. I'll assemble my team. And I'll be with you on comms. Good hunting, Blave. Yeah, we've actually been on, you know, these deserts in these really hostile worlds for the last few missions, and it's really rough. Okay, so yeah, glitch is, I'm gonna put glitch in the Shadowhawk because that is really, you know, indirect fire, and she's gonna excel at that. Blave, I'll probably keep in the Jaeger mech. I'm going to swap Medusa over to the Centurion because it is kind of tanky. And then the Dragon, I have kind of, I've kind of kitted out as something of an, you know, it's not, you know, it's not going to be super duper great, but it's got okay firepower. But yeah, it's going to be hopefully decent at melee. It's got a little bit higher melee than the Centurion. I guess it's got roughly the same amount of melee as the Shadowhawk, but it does have these two short range short lasers, so that should help it out do even more melee than that. So, you know, hopefully the Shadowhawk and the Jaeger mech in the back, you know, doing as much as they can at long range, and then the Centurion and Behemoth up close and personal, doing whatever they can. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough, and we're on hard, so who knows what they're gonna throw at us. But yeah, let's do it. I think this is our loadout here. I think this is our loadout. And man, all of those mechs' heat efficiency is a little bit sketchy, with the exception of the Shadowhawk. It actually doesn't use a whole lot of heat because all it's doing is firing missiles, and those actually don't generate a whole ton of heat. So that thing can pretty much fire missiles all day long. Yeah, you know, you know, I almost wish that. Maybe in retrospect you should take off some armor or something and stick on like another gun or something to that Shadowhawk and just try to keep it at more distance, because right now it actually has quite a bit of armor. So, you know, maybe you could put like a gun on it and it would just be like a really light armor. And you just have to treat it like a glass cannon, you know, just don't let anyone anywhere near it and keep it way away from the battle. But yeah, it would just be able to do a lot of damage. Okay, there's a lot of activity on the ground, Commander. It looks like the new Grange is being prepped for launch. If, yeah, you're going to have a tight timetable to get in there and blow the station's fuel reservoir before it lifts off. I'm seeing turret emplacements and light battle mech activity on the ground, but it appears that the security detail we were warned about is off-site for now. Sumir will be monitoring her sensors for any sign of incoming dropships. She's got that right, Commander. If I see anything, you'll be the first to know, and I'd advise you to be wary of this secondary landing pad up here on the ridge. If I were dropping a defensive lance, that's where I'd do it. Okay, so let's have a quick glance here. We've got a turret generator, so we definitely want to probably move in that direction. Oops, I'm having a scrolling issue here. Let's see what's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, well, I told him to move. That wasn't exactly what we wanted there, but he's doing it. He's going. He's off to the races. We've got a commando down there. No big deal. Let's go ahead and just sprint glitch over here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and move everyone on over here. Yeah, move on over here, Blave, and move on over here, Medusa. Yeah, with that Centurion. You know, Medusa's a perfectly capable mech warrior now. Not quite as much experience as the other guys, but definitely capable. So, but we do need to get in here quick. And man, look at all, they've got a lot of turrets. Got a lot of turrets. We got to get back here to this turret generator and really take it out. I don't know how many turrets it's controlling. I only see one generator and a lot of turrets. So that is a question for the ages, guys. I am curious. Oh yeah, so now we've got 2 heavies. So she's in the Shadowhawk. Medusa. Let's sprint. Let's actually reserve right now. And see what they do. I need to take this thing out. This is the primo target. This is the most important thing. I mean, the mechs are important. The mechs are important, but the most important thing is the turret generator. Oh man, okay, so if we sprint, can we see it? It's not showing me that I can. It's not showing me that I can, so I don't know if this is worth it. I don't know if this is worth doing. Okay, so what's that? A whirlwind reduces movement and spotting distance. But they provide cover, 20% damage reduction against ranged and attacks to the front and side. Oh, that really sucks. Okay, so I guess let's move down here, and maybe some of these turrets are like frontal turrets. There's no cover here. We're just gonna be out in the middle of we're gonna be out in the middle of the place, just taking damage. I really cannot stress how much I do not like that. I can't stress it enough how much I don't like that. But I mean, it's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. Okay, they've got a Wolverine and a Shadowhawk. Neither are in great condition. That guy's got an AC5. They both got AC5s. I think... Okay, which one do we think we can get through a little bit easier? I think we're going to be able to take the Wolverine... Well... They're actually both going to be pretty tough nuts to crack. It might be good for her to defend here. It might be good for her to defend, because she's not going to do a whole ton of damage. And then let my indirect fire, maybe have some indirect fire go on these guys. Because I don't want to take both of those AC5s and all that other stuff, without any capacity to weather it. So yeah, I'm gonna defend, because we're just out in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if we can get some decent shots in on these guys. It's not gonna be great. Medusa. Hopefully they're gonna go after the dragon, being that she's up in front and she's bigger, but they may very well go after Medusa, which, you know, hey, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. You know. That's just what's gonna happen. That'd have been awesome if that just hit the what's it called? The turret generator. Let's see what we can do with this Wolverine, though. We gotta get this thing down. One less AC5 shooting at us. Those things got some big slap to them. Those things got some big old hit to them. Some big old meat on those potatoes. Okay. They reduce cover and spotting distance. It doesn't say they make it more difficult to attack, though. So, like, if I was to attack from here, I have 60%. Yeah, so I'm actually going to move in here because it's going to give me some damage reduction because these guys are being spotted for me. So if someone does shoot at her, she's going to have some damage reduction. Okay. Oh yes, yes, yes. We got his ammo destroyed. So that big gun, unless he's got more ammo. Look at you see that freaking gun. Holy crap. Fortunately, a good bit of that missed. Wow. That was a huge gun. We gotta get over there and take that turret generator out. That is massive. And look at all these mechs. I have to imagine that that we have made this a lot worse on ourselves. I kind of want to move in on this guy before he... Well, actually, okay. Let's take a look at him. He's not got his AC5. All he's got is the SRM6, which is not nothing. I mean, admittedly, that is not nothing. But what I may do is reserve with Glitch and Medusa, and then so Behemoth and Blave and everyone else would be able to go and attack this. Well, oh man, what I really need to do is get this stupid turret generator. I don't know how many turrets it's gonna blow up though. Oh, there's a turret generator over here. I needed to move. Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So I can't move out. I wonder, maybe I need to move back and engage. Hold on a second. Can she? No, these guys, that thing is out of range. I can't move out here. These turrets will slaughter me. I mean, if they have anything like the firepower of that. What I needed to do was move in and, you know, maybe spot this turret from up here, this turret generator from up here, and blast it. I don't know if I have enough time to circle back around and deal with that, though. He can get up here and fire at it. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. I didn't see it. I didn't properly scope out my situation first. It's only the AC5. We're gonna have to get Glitch to indirect fire at this thing. There's just gonna be no other way to do this. Okay, you see, this is right at the beginning of this, and they've already basically said these guys are getting reinforcements, so, like, there's just no way. Okay, so let's have a look here. Can we attack this from here? We can, but it's only 65, so let's move a little bit closer and see what's going on here. Okay, we're gonna have to move closer, I think. Okay, let's move over here, then we can attack everything. We can get a look at what's going on. That turret generator needs to die because that kind of expands our look here. 55. I think we've got to hit it with everything. That could do a maximum of 80, but we're only going to hit it with 65%. So that chances are that wouldn't even do it. So we would have to hit it with at least this and another one to do it. I think we've got to hit it with everything. It's possible that we would only have to hit it with an LRM-20 and one LRM-5, but I really want to make sure that this thing dies. Oh yeah, that, I mean, we did get it down to -25, so yeah, we could have fired one of the LRM-5s at something else, but yeah, that needed to happen. That needed to happen. So we still have the guy, the Shadowhawk with the big stick out, but fortunately they fire. I mean, I know it's not good. Behemoth is taking a lot of damage here. How many turrets blew up? That turret blew up. We still have this guy back here with the big dog. I can move into this cover here, and it's going to give me at least some cover. Chances are, though, that Wolverine's going to want to get some melee action on me, and I don't love that right now. I don't really love that. Okay, let's see if we can get in here and do some damage on the Shadowhawk. We need to get rid of that. We need to get rid of that giant gun, because that's really whittling us down. No idea what this mech is over here. Unknown mech is an apt description. Hit it somewhere good. Yeah, we kind of hit it everywhere. Okay, so we can go down in here and hit it with... We can hit it with this stuff. We can go in and hit it with literally everything. But the problem with that, I mean, unless we vigilance, which might be the call. The main reason to do a vigilance would be I could go in and I could hit it, and then I might actually be able to move, possibly even like a jump attack or something, and get an attack on that turret generator next go. So I am going to do a vigilance. I know this is ballsy. Stupid, but ballsy. Let's... How close can we get? Well, I want to be able to shoot everything at this guy. Yeah, I want those short lasers. I want everything. So we're not going to get a great shot with that AC-20, but hey, I mean hey, I wish it was an AC-20. Oh, we hit him with it. Okay, we blew some stuff up. Okay, ooh, evasion. And I think that I put one of the hit reduction gyros in this thing, so she's got like bonus evasion, if you will. Man, she's taking some damage. Panther, so that guy's got the PPC from downtown, and yeah, Guys, I'm not liking any of what's happening right now. It's just taking too much damage. So let's go ahead and see. Well, okay, so we can get over here. We would 100% have to vigilance again, just because of the exposure. Let's see. We could do a jump, vigilance into the cover, and we would be exposing our back to the Panther, which would be nasty. Or we could jump over here. Hopefully it would blow these two turrets. I don't like exposing my back to the Panther, so what I would probably do is jump over here so I could attack the turret generator. And I think that is really the way to go. Let me really quick Make sure... Yeah, so she's not going to be able to indirect fire it. So yeah, that's the way to do it. We're going to vigilance with her. Because she can't weather the storm, guys. So we're going to go with her. As much of the... Whoa, no. We need to do this. I want to get... And if it doesn't blow both of those turrets up, she is... It's not going to be good. Yeah. I'm glad I put the jump jets on that heavy mech. Oh, it's only the... Okay, so she needs to hit with both of those lasers. If she misses, then... Oh, she missed with one! She missed with one. Oh, crap. We need to... We'll see if I can get the Jaeger mech in there for a shot. Or see if I can... Okay, no, I can get glitch in there. I can get glitch in there and fire whatever needs to be fired at it. Because she can do a split shot. She can fire as much firepower as needs to be fired at it, and then we'll make sure it gets taken down. So it needs 20. We got an 85. That'll do 25 if all hits. I'll fire both of the LRM-5s at it. And then I'll fire the LRM-20s at the Shadowhawk. Okay, yes, it blew up both of those turrets. That's phenomenal. Okay, man, it would be great if we could knock that guy down, but no, it's not happening. He's getting into the whirlwind for cover. And that's a big hit on the Jaeger mech. Hopefully after this initial conflict we'll be able to keep him a little bit back. So actually it is kind of good now that we are kind of divvying up the damage. Yeah, let's get down here and do some damage to this Shadowhawk. Sadly, they've got a bunch of evasion and damage resistance on them, but look at how much heat this jump and attack is going to do. Okay. I can't, let's see, I can't really, I can build up a tiny bit of evasion here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Move him back a little bit. Actually, shoot, I should be moving in. We've got, how many turns? 9 rounds. I think we can do, I think we can get over there and blow that in 9 rounds. We need to take out the command. Man, all these guys actually do a good bit of damage. Remember, we know that reinforcements are coming. I mean, there's no way they would have made all that hullabaloo about it unless reinforcements were coming. Okay, we damaged. We've hurt this mech. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. I'm super stressed here. Okay, this guy's coming in. That's actually good. I think that we, Medusa's overheating, so Medusa's probably going to go for a, man, all that evasion, and that guy's still landing those hits. Let's see. Let's get in here. We're going to be exposing our left side to this other guy, but we're going to have a decent bit of evasion. Hopefully that guy misses for once in his miserable life. But I want to get in on this guy so I can use my my short-range lasers. I'm not entirely certain my heat is going to allow this. It is, so I can blast this guy. I thought that was going to be more violent than it was. Okay, Medusa, get down here and punch this guy. Let's punch him in the side. I mean, he's actually in pretty good shape right now. Well, if I punch him in the front, that's more like, well... Yeah, let's punch him in the front. Oh, he didn't like that. He's falling down. That's gonna be nice. We're gonna get some called shots. Head hit, pilot injured, and he's falling down, so another injury. So I'm tempted to take advantage of that. I'm tempted to take advantage of that and light him up. If I can blow up that SRM ammo, I think that that will incapacitate him. Yeah, pilot incapacitated. Yeah, that was... I think that's good. Just don't let that guy get back up. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get much of a shot off here, but I really want to try. I think we're doing good with these mechs. I think we're doing good so far. We've taken more damage than I would like. Okay, what do we have to deactivate? One laser. I could do a called shot on this guy's leg. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Well, hold on a second. That's his... Let me take a look. Which leg can I... No, that's his right leg, which is facing away from me, so not going to do that. We're just going to attack him. Because we're probably going to hit him in this arm and this side. We're probably going to damage that ammo. Be my guess. No. That's very strange. Oh! Yes. Evasion finally paid off. Okay. Okay. Medusa. Let's see. I think... Let's have a look at this guy's situation real quick. It is not looking great for this guy. His center torso is actually in pretty decent shape, but he's gonna suffer some explosion. I think that we send the missiles downrange here. I think we send the missiles at him. You know what? I'm gonna actually move her. Well, no, if I move her, she will have a smaller chance to hit. So I'm gonna fire. We've only got 7 rounds to get over there and do the damage, though. And I don't know when these reinforcements are gonna go, so I'm kind of... Oh, shoot. That actually really sucks. Oh! That's so much better than a melee attack. Because his melee attack, I think, does like, what, 70? Which is what Medusa's does. Yeah, go ahead and melee that guy. Will save us some ammo and heat buildup. Although, let's see, he uses 30 every time he attacks melee and only has 90. I don't think that's an issue. We don't usually melee that many times. Yep, nice. Okay, now let's move over in that direction towards our target and let's blow this freaking panther up. I am done with it. Let's get out here. I want to get Blave out here because I actually want the Jaeger mech to be a target. Because my dragon is kind of my frontline fighter, my Jaeger mech is more of a back fighter. So if Blave could take another shot, that would kind of be good right now, to be Frank. I'm gonna move Behemoth in here and defend so she can cool down a little bit. We need to cool our jets. Oh, nice. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Hardly any damage. And this should do, I mean, that guy didn't move at all and fired, so, you know, it's got no defense on him. He's just sitting there. And we are using a lot of missiles. We've got 180 missiles left, so we've used close to half of our missiles. That should be noted. Man, we really don't have a very good chance to hit with that because of that obstruction. I don't really care. Let's go in there and fire. Everybody fire. Everybody fire everything. Okay, so we're doing some damage to this guy. We're doing some damage. We're getting it done. We've still got 6 rounds to blow up this fuel pumping station. So right now, my priority is damaging the guy who can damage us. That's my priority. Activate the... Oh, no. Deactivate the laser. I think I am going to have to refit this mech because that big heat sink that it has, or that heat bank, allows it to fire, I guess, a little bit more, but it does not get rid of that heat once it builds up at all. So okay, if any of this hits that center torso, it's toast. Okay, we've taken out the first bit. Wait, didn't Behemoth just go? Okay, either way, let's move over here. Let's blow this thing to smithereens. Commander, that dropship is about to take off. You have to stop it. Okay, roger that. Let's... Hold on, I'm going to actually save her turn. I really don't want to use any more missiles than I have to right now. I do have 11 shots left with this AC-5. I'll go ahead and use 1 here. I don't... Captain, this is the captain of the Newgrange. Hold your fire, damn it. We are a civilian transport, not a military dropship. I know what you are. Power down your engines and surrender, or your ship will be destroyed. I can't do that. I repeat, hold your fire. There are unarmed people on this vessel. We've got a hold full of passengers, and you'll be murdering them if you destroy that tank. I already know what your ship is carrying, and it isn't civilians. Captain, I am giving you one last chance to surrender. If you refuse, what happens next will be on your head, not mine. Listen to reason and power down now. They've cut the comm feed, Lady Urano. I'm picking up increased activity on my sensors. They're making a run for it. They've left us no choice. We're blowing the fuel reservoir. Yeah, I mean, that's their freaking department. So it's got 250, but I've got 5 rounds left to blow it up. So we've used basically half of our missiles. Yeah, I mean, I guess I can spare 1 volley. I can spare 1 volley. Why not? I really don't think... Well, I mean, I guess I did just use all of those on the 1 lance that was here. Yeah, I don't think that we need to use them. I don't think that we need to use them. Let's use stuff because yeah, I've got 10 shots with that. That's enough. Although he needs to cool down, so let's not use our lasers. Let's actually use the stuff that has ammo. I need him to start cooling his jets. Behemoth. Kind of the same story here. This thing is pretty tough. This thing's pretty dang tough. Oh yeah, so that's cool. That was what it was. That was why I was confused. Behemoth has the ability to fire first and then move. That is so cool. I need to remember that. I've got a Directorate Leopard moving in on your position, Commander. Judging by the markings, it's a House Espinosa ship. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, now we're not screwing around anymore. Blow that thing to smithereens. Blow that thing to smithereens. We don't have time. We do not have time. Medusa. All we need to do, I think, is hit it with one more of the AC-5s, and we will be golden. So, yeah, it's at 26, so there you go. That's done it. The nuke range is down. That should satisfy your obligation to Lord Karosas. Heads up, Commander. Enemy dropship coming in hot. What? Look at all this stuff. Look at the size of that thing and that thing. That thing's not that big, but that thing's... I think that's another Centurion. I think we fought one of those. Let me go zoom in on these guys. Oh, I can't anymore. Victoria Espinosa, you fool. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You'll pay for that with your life, mercenary filth. Victoria, if I'd have known you'd be here, I'd have taken the field myself. A pity you didn't. We could have ended this war here and now. I suppose I'll have to contend myself with your pride mercenaries. Watch as I tear them to shreds. Oh my gosh, you probably will. Did you see how huge that stuff was? Okay, wow. Yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Well, we can see inside. I don't see any civilians in there. I don't see any civilians in there. Okay, well, so... Okay, so what we want to do... We can try to make them come down to us. We don't know what... I mean, we can pretty much guess that we are outgunned. We've got this little field of defense here. What do we have over here? Destroyed buildings reduce movement, but they provide cover. Damage reduction against ranged attacks to the front and side. So, yeah, here's a little bit of cover that we can get in. So that might be viable. So what I could potentially do with Glitch is, you know, like put her down here so they can't really shoot at her directly, and then she can just like lob missiles at them. And then Blave will be like way back here, you know, doing his fire support thing, and Medusa and Behemoth are gonna have to go up there and tank. But look at Behemoth's armor is already pretty hurt, especially this leg. So we're gonna have to favor the right side. We can't. Oh, and that's got the arm mod on it. I really don't want to lose that. And that AC5++. Really don't want to lose either of those things. Okay, this is going to be really tough. I don't want to get too far ahead of... Well, that's Glitch back there. She's got really long range. I guess let's go in. I guess let's move in. I don't know what else to do. I have no idea what else we could possibly do here. I'm gonna get here because I think I can maybe shoot up with Blave. The Centurion, let's sprint into this cover here with Medusa, and I mean that's all I know to do. Okay, let's see if we can get a better look at these guys. Oh, I can't see them. Okay, so we've got a fire starter. I think the fire starter's got to go first. We can't let that fire starter get in on us. On the bright side, I think we can probably take a fire starter down reasonably quick. What's our indirect fire on this? Oh, 45s. Medusa, can you see? Jeez. Okay, Medusa. Okay, so the problem is I could do a vigilance. Maybe I should let them go first, because we're semi-defended where we are right now. So I think I'm gonna let them go first. Of course, so we've got one, based on what I'm reading up here, we've got one medium mech that they've got, and then they've got 2 heavy mechs. Oh gosh. So let's move. Yeah, let's not move. Let's reserve. Let's see what the medium mech does at the very least. A Centurion, that's not great. I'm wondering if, well, why did he not shoot his AC-5? Does he not have an AC-5? Let's have a look at his loadout. AC-10, whoa. Okay. He brought a big boy to the fight. He brought a big boy to the fight. That is not cool. Okay. Oh man. Can Blaive see either of them from here? Blaive can see both. I'm gonna take the shots at the fire starter. Not great shots. Man. I'm gonna take it without one of the lasers, because it seems like when you do the extra laser, you have there's a lot of cost to that. Didn't hit it at all, but we did get rid of one evasion, and hopefully that's gonna make it so Glitch can do some damage to that thing for us. Okay, we got one dragon. I do think that we want to fight them while we're down in this thing, because we're at least going to get that 20% damage bonus, and they're not. That fire starter, he's going to take us a while to take down. But these other guys are going to be doing so much damage. The LRM, I'm actually less afraid of the dragon than I am of the Centurion, to be honest. But I am quite afraid of the fire starter, because he can just come shut someone down. But at the same time, it's like we can't hit the little booger. I don't know. Let's fire the Centurion. When the fire starter gets close to us, we can melee him. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, is melee the fire starter. I don't want to waste everyone shooting at the fire starter. I think we're gonna have to punch him. I'm not sure what she's doing. Oh, she's gonna have. She's got big guns. 2 PPCs. That's not fun. Okay. Let's stay in our defense here and keep firing at this guy. Oh, we missed with our big gun. Medusa. I mean, you're in the defense right now. That's gonna be... Oh, nothing can hit except for the AC5. Let's do it. Okay, it was a hit to the midriff, it looks like. His center torso is not in very good shape. We can maybe do some called shots to that. I mean, if this guy doesn't want to come in, then that's fine with me. We'll take him sitting back, if that's what he wants to do. I wonder if I should do... Let's see. We really need to get this AC-10 out of the equation. I mean, her mech over there, the big one, has obviously the most firepower with the 2 PPCs. That's ridiculous, but we just can't deal with that right now. I mean, one, she's over there. We have to go through all this stuff. But this AC-10's huge. We got to get rid of it. Okay, well, did we get rid of... We got rid of LRM. We unsteadied him. What does he have still? Okay, so he's still got that. So the unfortunate thing is, I mean, I could move over here. Problem is, there's no like cover over here. So yeah, I think that the problem is we've got to stay here inside of our whirlwind and get our damage reduction. But in that case, we only... I mean, even if we hit the exact right spot, you know, we're not gonna be taking him out. I could vigilance and move in which case, you know, I'll have the extra defense bonus, and then I can do a better attack on him, possibly eliminate him. But there's a good chance that he won't. I'm gonna do it anyway because I really want to get him out of the equation. Sheesh. Will I be able to? I don't want to fire. I don't want to fight from inside that because I take 150% stability damage. Which that is not good. So we're just gonna move up a little bit. That sucks bad, but oh, we did knock him down though. That's freaking great. That's freaking great. Okay, we're milking this damage reduction stuff for all it's worth. Okay. Okay, 70%. Yeah, we get the... Well, yeah. Once again, I'm not going to use that other laser. I'm going to hope that one of these 3 hits him, because I'm going to save on that heat. Yes! Okay, so we took out one of the big guns. That really helps. Makes me feel a lot better. Okay, she's coming in. She's got a catapult, CPL something or another. Fortunately, yeah, if we didn't have the defense on there and we were taking those hits without damage reduction, I don't even want to know. Like, we would already be dead. Okay, so the question is, do we want to go straight for her and try to start chewing through this armor while we're taking damage from these other mechs? Or do we want to try to take these mechs down and then just deal with her? I think we try to take these other mechs down first. I think we try to take the other mechs down. As much as I mean, I don't know what the right... I think either one could work. But I think that this one is going to take us a while to take down. So I really think that the problem is Behemoth is attacking the side of this, and everyone else is going to be attacking it from the front. But it's what we can do. That thing's got a lot of armor on it. We can go and get some evasion, but I prefer her defense from the structure to the evasion. I'm surprised this Firestarter's not coming in and using his flames on us. I guess he just really doesn't want to close to melee with the Centurion. You know, I probably wouldn't either. Okay, so if I come back here, I'll be able to shoot everything at him, and I'll be in my defense, which I like a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, we're getting somewhere on this guy. We're getting somewhere. So I think that everyone firing at this guy is going to be able to make short work of him, and I don't think that that's necessarily true of her big freaking catapult mech over there. And we've already destroyed almost all this guy's weapons. I mean, in fact, maybe we should just... Well, no, he's still got an AC-5. That's a pretty big stick. In and of itself. Okay, he's doing something. I guess maybe they're all trying to get up there for some reason or another. That hit. We're getting that damage reduction though, and that's good stuff. That's good stuff. So we're just sitting back here in our damage reduction. Oh, overheat alert. Man, this thing is not working out. Definitely respecking this thing. Like, I think that heat bank is glitched because it says that, like, your heat efficiency is really good when it actually, I don't think it really is. Okay. But this thing can just cook these... Oh, the Shadowhawk! Oh, in the head! Guys! Okay, well, we need to move her around so there's just no way she can get hit again, because anything hits her in the head and Glitch is dead. Not, like, injured, but freaking dead. Man, okay, so this isn't great. I don't like this. Oh, we did hit him in the center there. That's good. That's good. Yep. They don't really have any indirect fire right now, though, so once Glitch can go, I think we can move her into a place where she's going to be well defended, and it's going to be okay. I think we should be able to keep her protected. I don't think we have to really eject her right now. Yeah. So, they don't have a direct fire path here. Yeah, I think... I mean, it's kind of weird because you can move here and shoot kind of through the rocks. It looks like this is really going to be fairly safe, I think. So let's go here, and I think that she should hit him enough to blow his center torso just to absolute smithereens. But look at this, we're almost out of missiles with her. Like we fired like almost everything. So actually, let's take a quick look at him. He's got 9 left. I wonder if I could get away with firing just... because we only got 2 shots left. We only got 2 shots left. We brought 360 missiles, and we fired almost all of them. I think... yeah, you can't move and then do someone else's turn. Yeah, I want to go before he has a chance to go. I mean, I want to blow him up before he has a chance to go. I think... like... if we fired just the LRM-5s, we're shooting 9... no, we're shooting 10 missiles. And we would want, like, 3 of them... no. 2 of them to hit, because this one does 5 damage, and this one does, well, either one of these and one of these, or... there's a chance that just those would blow him up. I don't know. Let's just blow this guy up. Let's just blow him up. There's no way he lives through that. There's no way he lives through that. You're dead now. Okay. Now, I'm gonna just start shooting at her. Because if that fire starter is just gonna run around and shoot his 2 lasers at me, I could care less. I could care freaking less. Okay. Oh, we're gonna overheat. You know what? I'm gonna brace. I'm gonna brace and do a hard tank. That's gonna make me take even less damage if she shoots at him. Are you serious? Okay, we need to do like a sprint and get her back, because she can't I mean, like I said, any shot to the head and she's just completely dead. Let's start working on... she's inside of a she's inside of a whirlwind. That's what's going on. Even if I were to... hold on a second. Even if I were to brace, I guess that gives some reduction here. But... I don't want to move in too far on the, I could vigilance with Behemoth and start moving her in. I wouldn't mind getting up and, like, punching the heck out of this thing, you know, because I'd get bonus of my lasers on it. And this thing does 95 melee. Yeah, I want to do that. So I'm gonna maybe vigilance and maybe even sprint in there. I'll think about that, but I'm gonna vigilance because I'm breaking cover here. No, I think I'll just run out here and... no, I think I'm gonna sprint. I think I am gonna sprint. The problem with that, though, is that this guy is going to be able to use his fire on me. That's the only problem. That is a problem. Okay, let's get rid of this fire starter, because I want to get up and close with this guy. I'm gonna start blasting at this guy. This isn't gonna do very much damage. Oh, we hit him. Nice. We hit him with the AC-5. Exposed his center torso. Okay, so we might be able to get a called shot on his center torso. Whoa. Not cool. Okay, Medusa. Okay, so here's the problem. If I move Medusa from here, then I need to then I would need to vigilance. And I really, really don't want to do that. Glitch, I think that I'm going to sprint. There's no way that they've got the sight range from here. Yeah, I'm getting her. She's just gonna get out, and hopefully her back can take a round of fire if it comes to that. But I don't think that her sight range is that far. That'd be silly. My sight range isn't that far, so there shouldn't be. Medusa. Let's get rid of this guy, because he's using his abilities now. All that being said, I don't know. Maybe it's worth doing a vigilance just to get the back shots on this guy. Yeah, I want to get him. I want to get him out of it, and then we just have her to deal with. Okay, not quite as effective as I wanted it to be. Behemoth. So obviously, Behemoth can't do any heat-causing attacks. Probably can't even use her short lasers. We're gonna have to vigilance again. I want to go before the before the little guy goes. And I'd like to get in there and just wallop him. Or I could vigilance and sprint up there to start closing with the catapult. And then let Glitch turn around, fire at the fire starter, and between Blave and Medusa and all these guys, we just assume that the fire starter is going to get obliterated. Yeah, I think that that's what we do. I don't think that between... I don't think that between... Oh yeah, so she's overheating too. I didn't actually notice that. I guess that's why she didn't light me up a second ago. Between her close range there... Okay, so she's backing away so she can get better shots. Oh, breaching shot. Ignores guarded, but she was actually doing it with a laser, not her PPCs. Okay, let's see if we can... Yeah, let's see if we can get rid of this guy. Well, you're not going to get rid of him if you miss with everything. Okay, he's getting out of there. We must have taken some of his flamers down. Or he's moved out of range, either way. I'm going to reserve with him and see if she can just take care of this. This is her last hurrah here. That's it. That's all she's got. That's all she's got. No, she couldn't take care of him. That sucks. That's all she's got. Okay, now we can take advantage of the damage reduction up here though with Behemoth. What sucks though is we're already basically overheating, so we're gonna have to cool our jets, so to speak. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything. We could fire the AC-5 and the small lasers. I'm gonna do that because I plan on meleeing next round, so... Medusa... Let's not vigilance, let's go in, let's vigilance, not reserve. Let's vigilance, go in, smack this guy again, let's take him down. Nice, knocked him down. Okay, got a bunch of injuries on this guy, and he's gonna have another injury from falling down. Might incapacitate him. Nope, he's still got more gas left in the tank. Okay, she might be coming in. Oh. Breaching shot with a PPC at that range? Yeah, I don't think so. Blave. Move in and get to work on her. I'm gonna let Medusa finish that clown off. Crap. I'm gonna go ahead and brace here so we get some heat back so we can actually fire some guns. That's ridiculous. Medusa, finish this guy off. Now he's going to be a little bit exposed here, which is the only problem with this. Hopefully she is going to be kind of busy with Behemoth up here. Okay, nice. Double pilot incapacitation. They had a co-pilot on that one. Okay, we are just... I'd like to bring her in, but that's too risky. It's too risky. And she lost the LRM 5 plus... Oh no, she didn't. I guess it's just damaged. I don't know if you get that back or not. I'll have to look into that. Oh, going for the melee. Hit the leg, not phenomenal. Both of our legs are actually in pretty rough shape right now. That thing actually has pretty good melee, so fortunately, though, Behemoth has got some reinforcements here, so it's not like she is on her own. Show her what you got. Yeah, eat that. And now, whoops. Hold on, can I get a good shot anywhere? I mean, these are not terrible shots. Let's do what we can. Okay, and get... Oh man, even after a turn of cooling down, we can't fire everything. Man, we missed one of those even though it was a 90% shot. Medusa, work on getting up there. Let's move there and take the shot, and then we'll move closer next turn. Man, I miss not having a glitch with her missiles, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? I just can't. I can't risk that. I don't want her to die. He's getting out of there. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Blave is out in the open right now. So that wasn't, you know, that wasn't entirely a bad maneuver. That wasn't entirely a bad maneuver. Okay, sorry about that blip. I had to take care of something, and now it is the next day. But we can jump right back into this. Now, as we just found out, she nailed Blave, and he is out in the open. So we don't have any cover with Medusa or Blave. So, and she definitely still has teeth, so we have to be very, very careful. So let's move in here. We're definitely still having heat issues, so let's see what all can we fire here. Basically everything except for one laser. That's fine. We can't get close enough to do a melee attack, but so she can move farther than us. That's interesting, because we hit her on our last attack. Okay, yeah, we're getting some... Oh, heat sink destroyed. That's good. That's good. Let's move through here. And it looks like our left arm, I would prefer to show our left side to her. At this point, I think. So that's what I'm gonna do. Our right side has that really expensive heat bank that I don't want to lose. And once again, we can't fire that second laser. Man, I'm missing a lot more than I would like to. That's for sure. That's for sure. But right now, yeah, we're just trying to get whatever hits we can get on. Yeah, another heat sink down. Yeah, she's really gonna struggle keeping all that firepower cooking. Glitch. Yeah, let's keep her back here. Yeah. I'm too scared to bring her in, and I really think that these 3 mechs can take her out. Yeah, she's just trying to get away from the whoa, get away from that massive melee that Behemoth has, but to no avail. We've got her pinned in a corner now, so it did not work. So we're gonna go up and get the old smackaroony on her. Nice. And the lasers. Oh, she's feeling it now. Okay. Now what sucks is that the side of her that is really hurting, we can't shoot. I wouldn't mind being able to knock her down right now. let's see. Oh man. I'm gonna go for a precision strike on the legs. I'd love... Oh man. I'd love to capture this thing, but I don't know if it's gonna happen, because I mean, that one leg has nothing on it. But if we were able to do that, that'd be great. So if he's able to blow this leg up, then just some incidental contact on that other leg would really do the trick. Okay, nice. So just a tiny little bit of damage to that other leg, and we'll be able to capture 2 pieces of this mech. So I think what we do is do a targeted shot with just these missiles, because I don't think that the missiles will do enough damage to the torso, but they'll definitely do that 1 damage, the 1 damage that we need. Now the problem is we need to make sure that we get... We need to make sure... Hold on a second. Let's have a look at... Medusa does not have... missiles. And we want to use missiles for this attack. I don't know if from this side Medusa's going to be able to do it. I think I'm going to do a jump. And she might... I always say she for Medusa. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to do a jump. And we might have to sacrifice some heat here. We might have to overheat ourselves deliberately in order to do this, but I want the angle. And we're just going to fire both banks of SRMs. Because I don't think that if we target... Oh, it's only 15%. It's only 15%. I still don't think that we're going to do 50 to the center torso. And I think we'll definitely do 1 damage to the leg. I'm not going to fire the MG. Well, we could fire the... Maybe we could fire the MG and the SRM-4s. So that would give us... Yeah, we just don't want to do 50 damage to the center torso. Or 51 damage to the center torso. So my math is that 48? 48 damage. 32 damage. So yeah, 48 damage, 32 damage. We're aiming at the leg. We really, really don't want to blow up the center torso. We want to capture as much of this thing as possible. So... I think we do a target at the leg with this. And hope for the best. Any one of these things hits the leg and we've got it. Right, I did select the leg, right? Okay. Did we not hit it? Did none of that hit it? Okay, I guess we did. I don't know what blew up. So I don't know how much of that we're gonna get. Okay, mission successful, Commander. Nicely done. Dr. Murad, does the Argo have an empty storeroom that could serve as a makeshift brig? I'm sure that something could be arranged, Lady Arano. Then arrange it. And get a lock on Lady Espinosa's ejection pod. She's coming with us. Okay, so something that I've noticed as I've been kind of editing these videos, I turned down the voices because if you're in the like strategic screen, I for lack of a better word, where you're like manipulating stuff in the Argo, like you're doing stuff in the mech bay or whatever, I turn down the voices because basically they're constantly yammering about random crap, which I don't want voices there. But then if you're anywhere else, like if you're, you know, if you're out and about on the battlefield, then you don't get the voices there. So that kind of sucks, because, you know, I think I might have just like turned off the voice acting. They don't have a ton of voice acting in this game, but I think I want it. I wonder if there are any mods that like deactivate it in there. Maybe I could look into that. Because right now I have no mods running, but I don't want all the voice acting off. Okay, so we did get that injury on Glitch, and fortunately she didn't die, because that thing, I mean, the head nearly got blown up. That really sucked. But we did okay. We did okay. We took relatively minor damage, and, you know, we beefed the difficulty up, but we are doing okay. So, yep, that ended up sucking. So we did not capture 2 pieces of it. We really wanted both pieces of it. I think I am going to take that, though, because it looked like a pretty cool mech. None of this other stuff particularly interested in. Whoa. Probably this AC5+++. Let's grab that. PPC++. Give me a break. Look at that. Let's have a look down here. Not anything else that looks fantastic. So probably grab this AC10. I don't remember how. Does it tell you how many you have? I have 0. Yeah, I think I might grab the AC10. Because I'm not really too interested in it, in any of these other mechs. I mean, I guess we grab this Wolverine. The Wolverine might be nice to have. The Wolverine might be nice to have. That's a tough one. Wolverine or gigantic gun. Let's grab the Wolverine and hope that we get the AC-10. How about that? Yeah, it didn't give us the AC-10. Well, that sucks. It's still some pretty good loot here. It did give us a dragon piece and that Shadowhawk. So we completed another Shadowhawk. How about that? That's nice, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I do need to figure something out about the voices, because I do want them back. Like, I like having the little blurbs that we get on the battlefield, like when they do something cool, or you know, when they're taking a lot of damage and they're complaining about it. I like having the little stuff like that. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, we really annihilated that thing. Yeah, but we're getting no sound. I wonder if that is what it's... I wonder if that's what happens when you turn the voices down. If you're losing... like... cutscene. Because that happened earlier to us as well. We didn't have any cutscene volume when the Argo lifted off. So yeah, I don't know. That's very strange. Victoria, I've been waiting 3 years for this. Are you enjoying your cell? I had it assembled just for you. Gloat all you like, cousin. Your victory will be short-lived. Your pathetic little army may have carried you this far, but if you think you can challenge the core systems, you're sadly mistaken. Our glorious army will grind your restoration to a bloody pulp. Save me the lecture and tell me what you're doing on Anvelt. Your father rules the Directorate. You should be in a tower somewhere, not on a dusty little moon guarding a smuggling ship. Smuggling ship? Is that what Karosas thought the Newgrange was? Is that what he told you? Oh, you poor dear fool. I would tell you what you've just done, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll find out for yourself soon enough. This is all bluster, Lady Arano. She's trying to get into your head. We may need to have a talk with Lord Karosas. I can tell you what the Newgrange is now, a smoldering heap of scrap metal. Good job protecting her, by the way. I think we may need to have a talk with Lord Karosas. For multiple reasons. In due time, Blay. For now, I would have words with my cousin. Victoria, I loved you like a sister, and you betrayed me. Your father held a knife to my back, and you helped him push it in. I need to understand why. If you've ever really listened to him, you'd already know. He tried to teach you, cousin, to set you on a path to strength and prosperity, but you spat on his efforts and forced his hand, and mine along with it. Forced your hand? Mastiff is dead because of you, our mentor, the man who taught you to pilot a mech. You put him in a camp and left him to rot. Thousands of Arigan dead lie piled at your feet. The price of strength and our nation's future. For the glory of the Reach, I'd pay it 100 times over. You seem to be confusing wanton cruelty for strength. They aren't the same thing. The destruction of your lance should have taught you that. Little Lord Madeira, still my cousin's favorite pet, I see. I wonder if that pretty jaw of yours is as fragile as it looks. One of these days, we'll have to find out. Man, she's talking a big talk here for being locked up in a brig. Oh, big talk for a woman in a cell, yeah. You aren't in a great position to be making threats. After what you did to Raju Montgomery, I should have you vented into space. Yeah, for real. You aren't in a great position to be making threats. Blave is right. You aren't. And that's eating you alive, isn't it? You're a formidable mech warrior, Victoria, but that's all you are. Take away your mech and what's left. Bile and venom and nothing else. Go on and gloat, fool. Enjoy your small victories while you can. Do you think my father hasn't planned for this? Did you think that you were winning? My capture means nothing. The jaws of our trap are already closing around your neck. You're just too blind to see it. We may be blind, but that didn't stop us from kicking your ass up and down the canyons on Onbelt. For such a genius, your old man is losing an awful lot of ground. You doubt him at your peril. My father bends everyone to his will. The rimward periphery nations, the successor states, everyone. You don't know what I've done for our people, the sacrifices I've had to make. You understand nothing, and you never will. You've already lost this war, cousin. You'll die screaming, and your restoration will die with you. I've heard enough. Mr. Oliveira, cut off her comm. What do you want us to do with her, Lady Arano? The Argo isn't a prison. She can't stay here. No, she can't. Lord Karosas lost a daughter to the Directorate, and we weren't there to help him. I can't undo that wrong, but I can give him justice. We will transfer Lady Victoria into his custody, to be held until I say otherwise. Your call, Lady Arano. We'll set a course for Smithen when we're ready. Conversation's over, people. Let's get back to work. Mending fences. In orbit. Onbelt. Lady Arano, my staff has taken Lady Espinosa into custody. She is being escorted to her cell as we speak. A kinder fate than she deserves, perhaps, but I will adhere to the terms of our arrangement. While she remains in my custody, she will not be harmed. You are an honorable man, Lord Karosas. One day I hope to earn your support. You already have it. What you've done today feels like justice, Lady Arano, of a kind I never thought I'd live to see. I owe you a debt of thanks as well, Commander McBlavister. You did a yeoman's job on the Newgrange. She will never darken our skies again. Lady Victoria claims you were wrong, Lord Karosas, that the Newgrange wasn't a smuggling ship. I don't really care what Lady Victoria says, to be perfectly frank. If I were you, I'd make sure to keep an armed guard outside Victoria's cell at all times. She'll be dangerous even in captivity. Yes. Don't worry, Commander. I know who I'm dealing with, and the appropriate precautions have been taken. Lady Victoria will be quite secure until Lady Arano is ready to reclaim her. I hope that's true. I don't want to have to do that again. Now let's discuss what you'll be doing for us in return. Yes, of course. Let's discuss your recompense. Your chief engineer tells me that she found a hidden data archive on your ship, and that you need my help to reopen it, or to open it. It sounds to be quite the mystery. More than a mystery to me, Lord Karosas. My father believed that the Argo held something of great value, but he died before he could see it. I need to know what's on that drive, and you're the only one in the Reach who can open it for me. Better, perhaps, that I give you the means to open it yourself. I will have a device sent to your ship, an electronic code breaker of advanced design. Given enough time, it'll chew through any encryption, even yours. Lyrian Commonwealth, with respect, I'm surprised that you own such a device. An intelligence agency like the Lyrian Intelligence Corps, perhaps, but not a periphery lord. And you're just going to give it to us? I have no need of it, but the Restoration does. And besides, it came to me from Lady Arano's father, High Lord Tamati. Found the device in the possession of a Comstar Precentor who had died in Oregon space. Comstar Precentor, a high-ranking Comstar official who typically serve as the commanders of HPG installations. Comstar's doctrine of religious mystery has elevated Precentors to quasi-mystical figures in the eyes of the general public. He'd want you to have this, Kamea. He'd be quite proud of the leader you become. Thank you, Lord Karosas. Simon, it means more to me than I can say. Speaking of proud fathers, do you have any news to share about your son? Has his condition improved since we last spoke? Somewhat, my lady. Otto's road to recovery will be long and difficult. The Directorate did something to his mind on Weldry. I still don't have a clear picture of what, but the damage is both physical and mental. In truth, I fear that my boy has been damaged irreparably, and that the Otto I knew is gone. But I cling to the hope that someday the son that I remember will return to me. He will, Simon, I know it. Otto is young and strong, and House Karosas is nothing if not resilient. I am afraid that I must take my leave of you now. I have forces to marshal and plans to make, but please keep me apprised of Otto's condition. I will, my lady. Farewell to you, and know that you have earned the support of House Karosas. What you've done today doesn't erase the past, but perhaps we can still write the course of our people's future. For my part, I'm willing to try. Thank you, Lord Karosas, and welcome to the Restoration. Together we will fix what my uncle has broken. I swear it. Hey, Commander, I put the code-breaking device that we got from Lord Karosas to work on our mystery archive, and now I'm watching a progress bar climb really slowly. I'll give you a heads up when it's finished. Okay, cool. Okay, so we got a Wolverine, and we got a Shadowhawk. Very cool. Alright, so, man, there's an awful lot going on here. We're going to, I mean, we've got actually a decent chunk of money, and we're in the same system, so well, actually, there are some cool weapons here. I might want to pick up a few of these weapons, but for the most part, I think we're good here, because I don't think that we're going to have to raise any funds in order to move on, so we can pretty much take whatever contract we want. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, all this, you know, 2.5 skull stuff, they're not screwing around anymore. They've moved it up to like 100 million skulls. So, yeah, we're on a new new ball game here. So yeah, we've got an awful lot to look at and an awful lot to consider, but that's not a current Blaive issue. That's a future Blaive issue. I'm really glad I'm not that guy. So anyway, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to pick up right here next time.